Hi there, I thought I'd play around with my rag paper art journal, and I thought we could do a double spread. I saw here after doing the cats that I'd sort of missed a page there, so I thought we could do something here. And I thought about using the Art Nouveau set. So grabbing my paints, and I am literally going to get some colour on these pages. I just thought what we could do is get some colour down, and then we can doodle on top of this. So you can't quite see all of this page, but I'll move the book as we go, as I move on to this page, and then you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so getting a generous amount of this purple down. You can see how it sucks up the paint. This journal really loves a lot of water, so you need to be mindful of that and get a load of water onto your page. So I've got this green paint here, and let's get a load of generous lashings of paint onto the page. And do some more over here. See how I need to keep getting in the water? Because it's just sucking it up and loves it, absolutely loves it. Get some more water, get some green onto this side. Okay. I've got this lovely bluey kind of colour. Thought that would look nice. Goes with the tones we've already got. Though most of these colours do go with each other in this palette. You know, I've never put two together and thought, oh, that doesn't really go. Why did I do that? So, yeah, just pick your favourite colours. Ones that sing to you. I mean, it changes from day to day for me. Sometimes I like my pinks and my greens together. Sometimes I like moody hues, which these are looking to be a little bit more moody. Just depends how I feel on the day, really. So just getting lashings of this paint on the page. I'm going to move over to this side, and I've put some paint down, but I haven't completely filled it. So let's get on with that. Completely filling the page with these lovely colours. Trying to get that all over the place. I think I need some of the purple over here. Moving on to the purple, getting that in that corner there. Bringing it down. So this is just a bit of mindless fun. Not thinking about it, just thinking, right, let's just slap it on. Let's get that colour down. Let's see where we go from here. So this doesn't match this side at all, as you can see. They're all completely different. So there we go, got that into there. And a bit more of this greeny green here. That is lovely. Okay, so there we go. Beautiful, lovely, lush colours. We're going to let them dry. So I've got this lovely stencil, and I thought that'd be really nice, and put that on there, and I'm going to add some gold paint. I've got a sea sponge, and I'm just going to open this up, and I've got some paint on the lid there, in the inside of the lid. Just going to grab some of that. I've got some on my finger there. Let's just get it off. Okay, and I'm just going to stencil on some of this gold. Just a little bit random. And then I'm going to grab some more. So I'm just going to go straight in. I quite like this tub because you can, you know, sort of pour it out without having to put it in anything. So it makes life a lot easier, I find, than having to pour it out of a squeegee kind of tube and then put it in a container which you've got to then wash up. So I'm all for ease of use and keeping things nice, clean and tidy. So I've put that on there and I've made some shapes. I'm going to put some more there, just grabbing some more of this paint. Try not to get too much on your sponge because otherwise it will squeege through like it has there, but let's see how I get on. See whether I can do it without making too much of a mess. Let's have a look what that looks like. Yeah, that looks quite nice. Move it over slightly and grab some more of the paint and add it there. This Lumiere paint is absolutely lovely. I love the way it shines. It's really, really nice, quite thick paint. So really good for your stenciling. It doesn't seem to squeegee too much underneath your stencil. So there we go. So I really love the way that looks. So some of these are a little bit blocky. So I've got a gel pen and I thought it'd be fun to just outline some of these. So I've got a purple colour here. I've also got a green, so these are very similar colours to what we've already used. And I thought it'd be nice to just add some definition to some of these, just to make it pop a bit. Adding some outlines to just some, not all. Just want to make it a little bit interesting. Just where it's quite blocky really, where the paint has smudged underneath. And I'm just trying to define some of those shapes and add some definition. Got some lovely pink acrylic paint and I thought it'd be fun to just paint some flower petals on here. So I'm just going to come around and paint some petals. Just get this paint on. It needs a bit of a thicker kind of application. It doesn't seem to be showing through on here very well. I want to do like a flower shape. Bringing it round with all these lovely petals. Bring the camera across. Doing another one here. So I've got some gold acrylic ink and I'm just going to dab in the centres of those flowers just to brighten it up a little bit, just make it a little bit bolder. And I've outlined those little round circles that we've done, and I've got some black acrylic paint in my squeezy bottle. Now this is children's paint. It's a little bit runny, which is great for these bottles. Comes out really easily. And it's really fun to use. I love these bottles. They are just so fun. You can see here how easy it is to do. You're sort of drawing, the paint comes out and you just move that along as you would a pen. It's really, really easy. So just adding some patterns on those petals there and adding another one across the centre there. So once I've finished that, I decided, I had a look at the page and I thought, well, what else can I do? You know, I really loved the stenciling that I'd done. So I've grabbed this brick effect stencil, I've grabbed my sponge again, and I've got this lovely purple paint, purple acrylic paint. And again, this is children's paint, and I'm just adding that onto the page. Just in the gaps in between the flowers, just for a little bit of interest. Just because I thought it looked a little bit dull and I just want to brighten it up a little bit. So you can see the results here. It's been really fun to do. I hope you've liked this. Maybe like, subscribe, leave me a comment. That all really helps my channel and I really appreciate. Okay, well, thanks so much for watching and hope to see you again soon. Okay then, bye.